We now request for Her Excellency, the Consule General of India in Durban, Dr. Thelma John David, to join us and share her Diwali message to our guests here this evening. And as she makes her way to stage, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Thelma John David assumed charge as the Consule General of India in Durban on the 19th of July, 2022. She is a medical graduate from the Christian Medical College and Hospital, Vellore, and has served previously at the Indian Embassy in Beijing, China, and in the Ministry of External Affairs, New Delhi, as Senior Research Fellow at the Center for Contemporary China Studies. She then served as counselor at the Indian Embassy in Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Her Excellency, Dr. Thelma John David.
Good evening. Namaste. Namaskaram. It's a special honor and privilege for me and for the Consule General of India here to join you for this year's Diwali celebrations. Thank you, Program Director, for those wonderful words of introduction. Thank you, South African Hindu Dharma Sabha, for extending this invitation to the Consulate General. First of all, wonderful Diwali to all of you. I think one of the special things that I see here and I get to celebrate is that you get to celebrate Diwali well in advance of Diwali, which falls on 12th of November this year. And it's also special that to be part of the community here and to join with each and every one of you as we think about Diwali this year. Diwali is indeed the celebration of good over evil, about light over darkness, and all good things that come to us. But it's also special today because I think we have the Springboks here in town. And I think it's another kind of homecoming for all the Springbok fans and especially for South Africa. It's a moment of tremendous joy, I think, that we all are celebrating here as a city and as the country in all together. There is this moment of joy in the air. The celebrations which we are all part of, be it part of Diwali, be it part of the homecoming of the Springboks, it is a moment that we all celebrate not just as our families, but coming together as gatherings as this. Diwali is indeed a moment of hope and joy for all of us. I just wanted to share a couple of thoughts that I had while I was coming here, because I think it is a moment to celebrate what we have had and we received as individuals, as countries, as families in the last year, 2023. Particularly for us, as we celebrated between India and South Africa, our partnership. It's been a year when we celebrated the BRICS summit here, and we were honored to participate. And our Prime Minister was here, the invitation of President to be here with the BRICS summit earlier in August. It's a celebration of sort between the countries. It was also a celebration in India when we hosted the G20, of which South Africa was part of, and we had African Union joining those celebrations. It is a moment to be thankful for all the good that has happened to us in this year, especially as South Africa is entering 30 years of its celebrations of its freedom. And India just celebrated 75 years of its Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It's a moment to celebrate what we have already received. Secondly, I feel this is a moment to be thankful thankful to God for these wonderful moments that we can join together as families, as friends, as communities, to just be together and to partake in this wonderful, wonderful celebration of light and of hope. It is a moment to be thankful for our communities around us, the people, the leaders in our community who make and take us forward in many of the things that are there around us. Last but not the least, it is also a moment to think about sharing with the world what we have. Particularly so as we just finished the ravages of COVID, when we all understood that if we do not share, we do not have enough to go around us, be it from vaccines to just facial masks or anything. Various turmoils in life have made us aware that we need to share. And it is in moments like this when we join together with community, with who always take their time out to reach out to the needy in the community, that we remember this again. It's also important that as conflicts after conflicts come in the world, we must yet be more aware of what we need to do. From our own blessings, we need to share with the community, be it as a nation, be it as a community, be it as a province. I think it's a moment for us to step forward and to be part of the society and to share with all. In all of this, I think it brings me back to what was the motto for G20 this year, and the motto which my Prime Minister had announced. It's about Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. It's about seeing world as one family, being there to celebrate the good moments, being there to partake together in the moments when there is difficulties. And I hope that this Diwali will be yet another moment that we can join together as communities, as people, and come together in the true celebration. As Lord Ram, when it's a homecoming for him in Ayodhya, as today we are seeing the Springbucks come home to various cities in South Africa, it is a moment of homecoming. It's a moment when we celebrate. Later in next year, we will be celebrating in India the consecration of the Holy Temple in Ayodhya. It's in those moments that we yet have more opportunities to celebrate and be joyful of all that God has given us. And I hope that this Diwali and the days that come ahead of us will be moments of joy for each one of us. And once again, let me wish you all a happy Diwali from myself, the Consulate, and from the Government of India. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.